What's up everybody, and welcome back to my secret garden video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if this helps you out, and let's get straight into it. Now Ajax is like a perfect character to run the secret garden, but you can use it with other characters as well. So let's take a look at it before we go into any other details. I'm pressing F1 and nothing is happening. What is going on? There we go. So if we're going into unique ability, that's what we're going to look at first of all. So when using a dimension skill, it recovers custom resource with a set chance. When using a tech skill, it grants the unique ability pest control with a set chance. Skill cost is 20%. When using the dimension skill, the trigger rate is 23.4%. The custom resource recovery is 10%. Now, if using Ajax, we're not too bothered about that. We don't have any dimension skills. But if you're using Ajax, the pest control one is where it's going to come in. You can see we've got the trigger rate at 30%, duration 5 seconds, max stacks being 3, firearm attack 5%, skill power 5%, firearm attack per stack 12%, and skill power per stack 12%, which is actually pretty epic. And as you can see here, I have not leveled this bad boy up at all. I'm in the process of doing it, but with Ajax, you don't shoot too much either. But I'm kind of happy with where I've got it to, which you'll see just now. So as you can see here, I've got bonus firearm attack versus Colossus on a yellow stat, which is nice. Firearm critical hit damage at a purple stat, unfortunately, but I got firearm critical hit rate and weak point damage both on yellow stats as well, which was really, really nice. And if I look at where I am with Ajax, you can see here, and this is with Ajax, right? This is not with a character that can boost crit rate or anything like that. So if you are in with a Valby perhaps or something like that, you're easy going to be at the 100% crit rate, because I'm already at 81.85 with a 5.143x multiplier, which is absolutely huge considering I am just on Ajax right now with no buffs whatsoever. If you want to see how I got to that, this is what I'm using. Now you can build this there's a couple of different options you can use with this at the end, and you don't necessarily have to put a catalyst in each slot. What I would recommend that you don't necessarily need to do is in one of these higher ones, so perhaps the 8 here, you don't need to modify that slot if you didn't want to, and you could use that as perhaps a multi or a variety slot for whatever you wanting to change up. If you perhaps wanting to put some elemental damage in or something like that, you could take out some some crit rates or some crit damage potentially, depending on who you're playing with. If you know you're gonna have an Enzo in your squad or something like that, because as you can see, I'm 74 out of 80, and that's because I catalyzed it badly, because I didn't put this on until last and I couldn't squeeze this in even with everything else modified. So learn from my mistakes, save a catalyst. I'll have to multi-catalyst one of these slots now if I wanted to change anything, but you can learn from my mistakes. But, some obvious mods here, right? Firearm attack with rifle and reinforcement, action and reaction. And then we've got better insight for crit rate. And then we've got better concentration for crit damage, fire rate up, weak point sight. All, I think, pretty much going almost every gun right now. Then we've got concentration priority for critical hit damage. Focus fire for weak point damage, which is really, really nice, and some extra firearm critical hit damage as well. Insight focus for critical hit rate and firearm critical hit damage. If you was going to swap something out, you could perhaps swap out this one here, focus fire, and you could go with if you really wanted to, you could go with this one here instead, pinpoint shot, if you wanted some more firearm attack. But I think focus fire is just generally better. I think it's a bigger boost in damage. Then the other option that you've got here is I really like real life fighter. But if we go to yellow mods, you could think about using sweeping squad. It's the same catalyst slot, they're both M's. I think you get more out of real life fighter if you don't mind the accuracy minus at the top. I really think like it doesn't matter, but I'm on mouse and keyboard and it might feel like actually it does matter. So sweeping squad might be a better option for you there. But like I said, you don't have to catalyze all these you know, you could get away with not catalyzing one of them, unlike me, who absolutely messed that up. But that is going to be the video, nice and short and sweet. But no matter what character you use it on, it does a lot of damage. And as you can see, they're all orange numbers pretty much, which is pretty crazy. You know, and if we get up close and personal on that headshot, you know, you can see that we are doing a lot of damage and it fires really quickly. And because I have the option set, I can just hold the left mouse button down. And it does an insane amount of damage for the type of gun that it is. You know, it's a tactical rifle with special rounds, and we all know that, you know, machine guns with general rounds and things like that are the future for crit and things like that. But as far as the special rounds goes and a tactical rifle, this is absolutely huge. And it works absolutely perfect with Ajax because we have a tech skill in here as well. So just a quick reminder, you know, if you're considering which characters to use this on, you want to pick characters that use tech skills or dimension skills. But yeah, it's really, really good, really great. I think that's going to be the best way to build it out for, you know, most characters anyway, because we don't have to rely on any buffs from any other characters. And, you know, that is a huge amount. You know, the crit rate at 81% is just absolutely huge. Weak point damage at 2.4x as well is just really, really crazy. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to go and check out the Ajax build. It is the most fun I have had in the game with the build and with the character. And I really did not think it was going to be with Ajax. It doesn't have to be his ultimate version either. It can be the regular version if you've only got that. So don't have to worry about, you know, finding either the pennies to swipe for that ultimate version or going through that insane grind to pick him up. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Maybe join my community Discord. You'll find the link down below in the description. You'll also find my X down there as well if you want to drop me a follow over there for all the latest and greatest news quicker than I can get videos out. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel for multiple games. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.